Yeah, what's going on, YouTube family? It's me again, your boy Blood Raw. I see different back at y'all with another quick informative video. Remember to make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe, baby. Oh yeah, make sure you post notification bell on so you will be alerted every time I continue to drop that. Throw Ike's on my YouTube channel, baby. Let's go. This video here, man, is another subscribers request video dealing with and it breaking down the zombies and the zombie apocalypse. Let's get straight to it, bro. The zombies. First off, let me start by saying, if you constantly always have your head down in your electronic device, you are in a zombie-like state. Let me start off by saying that there. So think about it. When you get a chance, go into your settings on your device, your mobile phone, and look at your watch time, and it will tell you if you are in a zombie-like state. Now, being in a zombie-like state, what I mean is you are indulging and directing your attention to things as far as social media, entertainment, drama, gossip, things that has no real value. You are indulging in through this electronic device, and it has your undivided attention, meaning your watch time up on your phone is through the roof. Now, if you're on your device all the time and you're seeking knowledge of enlightenment, learning things, gathering up information, there's nothing wrong with that. You're not in a zombie-like state. But if you are dedicating your time as far as being watching shows on television, constantly always on social media platforms, not learning anything, you are in a zombie-like state mentally. Now, when we say and hear the word zombie, we are looking for mindless savages coming from the grave, which Hollywood has portrayed and given us that image as far as what a zombie is and what a zombie looks like. First off, let me say this. Hollywood has blown this shit totally out of proportion. You are looking for flesh, mindless eaters. For one, you are in a zombie-like state if you are participating in things that hold no real value. You are in a zombie-like state if you're doing what and following what the sheep is doing. If you're not your own individual person and doing your own thing when it comes to your own livelihood, you are in a zombie-like state. I had to give y'all that information in the beginning of this video to let you know, you as an individual, you're not someone that came out of the grave and has their flesh rotting up from their bones like Hollywood has portrayed us. You're not roaming around in society on through the neighborhoods in the cities screaming brain like Hollywood has portrayed the image to us when dealing with zombies. Like I say, if your watch time up on your phone has a high watch time and you know yourself, you're not using that watch time to learn anything of value, you are in a zombie-like state. Now, let me really jump into the video. You got to think about it. The company that's in Atlanta, Georgia, that control the diseases, they actually have a zombie preparedness plan on their actual website. It was put on their website back in 2013. Yes, the company that controlled the diseases out of Atlanta, I can't really say their name. Y'all know who I'm talking about because they'll try to take my fucking channel down. That's how I got a strike about talking about them in Atlanta before. But they have an actual zombie preparedness plan on their website. Go research this shit after you watch this video and you're going to be mind blown. Think about it. Why would they put a zombie preparedness plan on their website? The people that's up there out of Atlanta that control the diseases. Y'all know who I'm talking about. This is a fact. This zombie preparedness plan was posted and added to their website back in 2013 and it's still there. So what do they know what's coming that the people don't know? Just let that sink in. Now, let me jump to this zombie real-like mind state. You got to think about it. People are looking for people to just come out and go to eating each other. For one, there was a drug that came out a little bit around last year called bath salt down there in Florida, where they had this one guy attack this homeless man and ate his face off. Then they had another incident where this guy was butt naked running around the city and just attacking people, jumping all through the front of windshields, the back of windshields. and ain't feeling none of the pain. Police shoot him 10, 12 times with tasers. He don't feel none of it. Then there was a third incident down there in Florida where this one guy, they had him like at the jailhouse, and he elevated his back in the backwards position and was grunting, making all type of demonic sounds and making all type of faces, growling like he was possessed by something. All three of these incidents came from those individuals using bath salt, which, just in my opinion, I feel like that was an engineered bioweapon used dealing with the government on society to see how a society would react to it. You probably saying, why you say that? You got to think about it. There has been no more cases, no more outraged individual, and you have heard nothing else more about this drug called the bath salt. All these incidents took place in Florida. These three different incidents. The one with the man eating off the man's face, like he was a rabid zombie just eating the man's flesh from his face. That happened in Florida. The one guy that attacked these people home butt naked that was running around in the city jumping through windshields, he was on the bath salt. That's two. And the third guy that had his body bent backwards in a demonic possessed position, making all type of faces, grunting and growling and just in a demonic state. That's number three, dealing with the bath salt. So you see how that was an engineered weapon, bro. They can't convince me that wasn't, because it just disappeared all of a sudden. Okay, now let's get down to the flesh eaters that Hollywood has y'all fooling thinking about when it comes to zombies coming out the ground, screaming brain, eating your flesh from your bones. That was all for entertainment. You got to think about it. You got countries right now going through cannibalism, which cannibalism is basically a zombie. You got to think about over there in Haiti. You got a lot of these people that done came forth and put out information. Their family members had went missing, coming to find out that the voodoo priest has these people's families and has put them into a deep, deep trance in a zombie-like state. Basically got these people under some type of hypnosis in a zombie state where they do that person's every command. Like they have no real sense on reality where they are, who they are. They just roam around in like an open stare look, but they still alive. This is happening over there in Haiti. And then you got to look at it like when they speak of the dark ages back in time. The dark ages is when they was eating each other because there was no food. Just think about with this food shortage shit's taking place. What do you think is going to happen to society when the society completely breaks down? People are going to convert to cannibalism, which is basically a zombie. What does the zombie eat? They eat flesh. Cannibal does the same thing. They eat flesh. So y'all got to get y'all mind out of this Hollywood creative shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to think, what really was in the jail? I sit back and think about that shit, bro. Do you think like maybe there was something in the jail at a certain time? When we get to a certain point of society, they hit a switch and everybody that has took the jail will be turned into mindless savages. Like on the movie 28 Days Later, 28 Weeks Later, those two movies. None of that dealing with zombies. That was dealing with rage. They were testing these experiments on these monkeys, was turning these people into rageless, mindless people. They wasn't eating of the flesh. They were just hitting you, beeping you, tearing you, killing you, and then you turn into one. That was a biological warfare in that movie. The same thing that can line up with the bath salt in Florida. Think about that movie 28 Weeks and 28 Days Later, how they used the rage virus basically in that movie and had people running around savages like mindless zombies. The same concept with dealing with the bath salt. That's why I told y'all, if you open up your mind and you have the discernment, you can see that that was a biological weapon, man, that they was testing and seeing what effect that will have on society. But they know that people have their heads so fucking far down in the sand that people can't put two and two together. You have many people have put this shit together, man. Even I can see beyond the veil. Let him who have eyes see fucking clearly to what's going on out here in society. Cause Blood Raw gonna keep giving it to y'all ass. So, back to the zombies. You got to think. The average person is gonna be looking for people coming out the ground. But the zombies have already and are walking amongst us, man. People that see truth and fail to acknowledge the truth, you are in a zombie-like state. People that withdraw from information when the information is there, you are in a zombie-like state. People that all their attention goes to social media and this smartphone, you are in a zombie-like state. If you can't make your own decisions when it comes to your own livelihood, your own way of living, you are in a zombie-like state because you are being controlled by a high power, which is the global elite, and they got y'all all around here like puppets on strings. You can't even make your own decisions day to day. You got to think about it. If you wake up every day and you think that you waking up, paying bills and dying is part of your life, destiny, if you think that you was given life for that, you are in a zombie-like state. I'm telling you, man. And like I just said about the Dark Ages is coming again, bro. It's going to start in Europe, and then it's going to trickle to everyone else. And America, you would not be spared. I'm telling you, the zombie apocalypse is real, and we are living at it right now in time. People probably saying, I don't be seeing those zombies walking up and down the street. That's because you are asleep mentally. The zombies have been around. They've been around. Everybody's walking right now with their head down in these devices, not even paying attention. Just think about it. When you can go out, a family can go out to eat at a restaurant. Just go when you take time, go sit in the restaurant and watch what everybody does. Everybody can't even enjoy each other's company because everybody is on their smart devices when you're supposed to be sitting there enjoying the simple things in life, enjoying each other's company, engaging in real conversations, finding out how each other's doing in life, how your day went, sitting down and have a real oral conversation back and forth between individuals. But instead, everybody at that table, they all went out to eat together, but they are all on their devices. They are all in a zombie-like state, bro. I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure this video is really going to open your mind up as far as dealing with zombies. Because you got to get your mind out of that shit what Hollywood has portrayed. Now, don't get me wrong. Hollywood has a lot of real information in those zombie videos. But at the same time, you got to get your mind out of looking for these people that's coming out of the ground. That's all part of the entertainment. People are walking around in the zombie-like state, I'm telling you, right here in society, bro. And like I say, we're going back to the Dark Ages when people are eating each other. Just think about it right now. Right now over there in Sri Lanka, that whole government country has fallen. They are on the brink of cannibalism. So what you think they are doing? They are basically in the zombie-like state. They have no food. So they're going to have to convert to eating each other. And what zombies do? They eat flesh. They consume flesh. The same thing if you was right here in America and you was to get a news flash over your phone or somebody text your family and say, you know what just came across the news, and you be like, what? They saying there's no more food coming into America. What's in the stores? That's it. They have no more shipping trucks, no more shipping containers just coming. Guess what will be get ready to sink in? You will see the mindless savages come out in the people. The animal-like state will come out in the people. Meaning, when you're hungry, you would do some of the most inhumane things, and that's even consume of human flesh. They say when you eat human flesh, there is no coming back from it. There is no coming back from it. You got to think about what they say about Burger King and McDonald's, two of the biggest franchises in the world. And I quote this. They say that is where a lot of the human trafficked women and children and people are being sent after they expose of the bodies. I'm telling you, I ain't just making this shit up, bro. You got to think about the meat, and they keep talking about soy. I remember when I used to eat all this processed fast food shit, when I used to eat McDonald's. You notice you go get a hamburger from McDonald's, you don't even have to chew it. You can put it in your mouth and it dissolves. It literally dissolves in your mouth. You probably saying to yourself like, damn, he's waking me up to a lot of information. I'm telling you, that's because y'all eating this food and you're not even paying attention on how your body is actually processing it. Even to when you put that hamburger from McDonald's in your mouth, it dissolves in your mouth, man. I'm telling you. Man, the shit goes deep when dealing with these zombies. So to my subscriber, I hope you gain edification as far as me breaking down as far as the zombie-like state. You got to get your mind away from that Hollywood makeup shit that they got y'all thinking people gonna come all out the grave and be wanting to eat your brains. It's on a whole nother level. They been implemented the zombie state when they came out with these smartphones. Think about it. Technology is raising people's children, putting them in a zombie-like state. You walk around all day hoping you get a message, hoping you get a like, hoping you get a heart on your Facebook post. You are in a zombie-like state. Trust me, bro. I'm breaking this shit down for you to get a gratification of understanding. You see what I'm saying? The more I break it down for you, the more your mind opens up like, damn, I'm in a zombie-like state. Because I do stay on my phone a lot. I just be scrolling Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, not really learning anything, just reading about other people's lives, watching them share their posts. And not one time throughout the week have I went on something to learn anything about, to elevate myself, to make myself better. That is because you are in a zombie-like state, and this smart device controls your life. I'm telling you, man. Not that I ain't trying to seem rude to nobody watching this video, but you got to understand your own life as far as dealing with this zombie-like state. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, who knows what's in the jail? The jail could have a kill switch on, and then boom, everybody just turn into rabid beasts, just like on 28 days and 28 weeks later. I'm going to say this again about 28 days and 28 weeks later. They were not turning into flesh eaters. They was more like rage, like just flipping out. The same type of shit that could be implemented in the jail. Man, I ain't gonna make this video much longer, man. This been your boy Blood Raw. Until next time, I'm out.